So guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video is going to be one of those videos where I'm going to just sit down and play. I may not necessarily edit this video because I want to just put it out originally, how I shot it and everything, put the mistakes and everything, right? And it's going to be for a reason. So I'm going to be breaking down a video I played on TikTok, and I played a particular baseline. This baseline is a particular baseline that have been trending for a while. If you know the Logic Church, you actually be familiar with this particular baseline. So a lot of you asked me to break down this particular baseline. I'm going to be breaking it down in this video, and I'm going to be showing you guys how you can actually create your own basslines that sound like this, and at the same time be able to play this particular style of bassline to other progressions of song. Because literally I noticed that it's no longer the original song that we're playing this particular bassline for, but we're now playing it in different songs. Okay, at the same time, guys, you guys noticed that I started a series on chords, and we're supposed to continue that same series on chords, but we are not doing that video today. This is because the last video I uploaded on Monday is not really doing well. So if you want to encourage me and let me know that you guys are still interested in that particular series, then do well to go and push the likes and comment in that video. At the same time, let me get 20 comments on this post that says continue the chord series, and I'm going to continue. Mind you, the next video coming up is power chords, so this is what you don't want to miss. So quickly, let's get into the video. I'm going to be playing the video of the bassline I played that everybody was asking me to break down before we start this video full time. Okay, so this was a rehearsal in my church. Okay, the progression of the song is 4 3, that's the progression. 3 4 4 3 3 4 4 3. Now you will notice that in between the bass line I'm actually playing like some embellishments, okay, which is part of what I'm going to be breaking down in this video. Do you want me to break down this thing? This is crazy actually. Okay. Okay, so let's take it slowly. From the beginning. Okay, we have, let's see what key we are on. Like I said, 4 and 1. Okay, on the key of F sharp. Okay, now this bass line is very simple, but the embellishment is one of the things that I felt like it made it much more interesting, and everybody was talking about break down this bass line. Now there is one quick tip I'm going to share for you guys. Bass lines are actually bass lines, but if you can add embellishment to your play, it makes it sound much more interesting. Okay, so now you will notice one thing about this particular trending bassline is that you hear commonly on a 4 and a 3 bass, a 4 and a 3 progression, okay, which is 4 3. Okay, you commonly hear it there. And now this bassline has a pattern. If you notice, this is the pattern of this bassline. Or do so do. This is the pattern. I'm going to still break it down. Okay, so this particular bassline I played was do so do fa fa, do so do fa fa, do so do fa, ti so ti mi, ti so ti mi, ti so ti mi, do so do fa fa. That's the bassline, okay, which is 8 5 1 4 4 8 1 5 4 4 8 5. Oh my god, I said rubbish. 8 5 1 4 4 8 5 1 4 4 8 5 1 4. Then you do 7 5 7 3 3. Okay, 7 5 7 3 3. Okay. Now, in between these bass lines, you will now start playing those embellishments. And one of the good things you guys have to know, and most important, is that if you're playing embellishment, you have to find a way of connecting your embellishment notes or your embellishment fills, okay, to the bass line, and it has to sit with the next progression. So, embellishment in praise or in groove is like your fill, okay. So, if I do, do you see? Okay, so I did do so do fa fa, do so do fa fa, mi re do. Now this embellishment is going to continue from the next note, which is T so T mi. So it is actually connecting. So it has to connect. Okay, do so do fa fa, do so do fa fa, do so do fa, T so T mi. Do so do fa fa. Do you see that? Do so do fa fa. Very important. Okay. Do so do fa fa. Do so do fa fa. Do so fa fa. Do you see that? I did redo and I did t. Like I did re like that. So it has to connect. It's very simple. You can build a lot of embellishments with this idea, okay? But always find a way to make sure that your embellishment or your notes in the embellishment are connecting to your progression and they sit to time. So you don't have to play a lot of things when you're trying to do embellishment, but no matter how small, the accuracy is what makes it sweet, because literally I'm playing simple and straight to the point notes, okay? Okay, that's the next thing I played. So now we had now this is like I'm playing like a minor kind of thing, okay? So I'm playing okay, fa fa do fa fa do fa 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 fa. Mi la mi la mi la mi fa do. So this is kind of adding a lot of tension in the music, but somehow I don't know how my keyboardist was able to stick to that. Shout out to Mr. Levi. So he was able to stick to what I was actually doing. Even the whole band, like even the drummer, okay. I think that was praise in my church. Okay, so now that's where you need to know and understand the people you're playing with. Okay, the ability to stick to whatever you guys are playing or lock into what you guys are playing is very important. I cannot even say if this baseline was a conscious baseline or not, but somehow I had to stick to it because you don't have to stop. Okay, if you're listening to Victor Wooten, he once said, "There's no mistake." Except you decide to make it a mistake, okay? That's when it becomes a mistake. And then it's sounding very nice. And the whole band had to switch and join me on it, right? So, and somehow, after playing that, we came back to the groove that sounded much more familiar, right? Let me break down the second part of the groove. Okay, so here's what I played. Do fa 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 fa, do fa 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 mi, di mi ti mi fa, do fa 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 fa, do fa 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 fa, ti mi ti mi. Okay, so this is very simple, but whatever you have to do and whatever you have to play, right? Just find a way to always lock in with the band. It's very important, okay? Do fa 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 fa, which is 1 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 1 4 4 4 4 4 4 3 7 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 7 3 3 3 3 3 4. Okay, what I played this is 4 4 flat 7, 4 4 flat 7, 4 4 flat 7, then 3 3 6, 3 3 6. Okay. Okay, that's it in number system. Now let's get into how you can actually apply the same bass line, or how you can actually sync it to other progression of the song. Right at the beginning of this video, I made mention of the pattern of this bass line, which is, and this is the shape. If you can actually mark this shape, it will be easy for you to play a lot of things. There are a lot of more complicated way that we play this bass line, okay? But if you can mark this shape, it's more easy for you, okay? Do do so do do. Do you see that shape of do do so, then so do do? This shape, and also do do so do fa fa. So it depends on where you're going to. If you're going to fa now, for example, you have do do so do fa fa. If you're going to do, you do do so do do. If you want to go to re, you do re re la la re re. Did you see the same shape we did when we were trying to do the do, right? The important thing about this bass line is for you to be able to keep that heavy low ends. Like, it has a way of syncing with high ends and low ends, which is high octaves and low octaves, which is, you see that? That's one of the most common pattern. You will see me be like, look at the light. You see that? Behold the Lamb of God. You see that? His name is Jesus. Do you see that? So there's a particular bass line, but for me, you do titi so ti mi mi. Okay, so if you cannot actually play this, because when you're playing in real time groove, it's actually stressful to combine these two octaves. Okay, you can just play do do so. You can just play. Sorry, I already changed the key to F. Okay, so you play do do so so do do titi so ti mi mi. Just stick to it. But if you can actually do it, you stick to titi so ti mi mi mi. Okay, because that sounds much more fuller and interesting. Okay, but take note of the pattern. Okay, so I'm going to play a song and play this bass line to it, and I think that song is going to be a different progression. There's not 1 4, there's not the 4 and 3 progression. So let's see how we can actually use this same shape to switch the same bass line in different styles. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you guys see what I was trying to explain here, right? Okay, favor, it surrounds me like a, you do so. Started from re, favor, it surrounds me like a sheet, and it to cover me from. Now look at something I wanted to share at the beginning of this video. Your plucking finger is your tool to make every bass line spicy. Now I'm using my plucking finger to make, instead of where I'm supposed to play maybe like I'm doing it. You see that how it's changing the sweetness of the bass line. Okay, then the same thing I'm playing, right? La 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 mi mi. Okay, so one thing you must take note of when you're trying to play this bass line is your ability to keep the tone of that bass line, because if you check, you notice that somehow the bass line is sounding in different styles, right? But there's still a particular reading that is still kept. So even if you're switching progressions, just try as much as possible to keep that reading of the bass line. Your ability to be able to apply, let me see if you can see my face. Yeah, the ability to be able to apply any bass line and make it much more spicy and sweet is the level of how you understand the concept of that bass line. So I want you to take out your time and ask yourself, what's the concept of this bass line? Okay, what's the concept of this bass line? And it's going to help you to be able to keep the groove in different songs. Okay, so guys, like I said, your ability and how well you understand the bass line is actually going to contribute to how well you're going to play the bass line and how original you're going to make the bass line sound in the song and to you. Okay, so master this bass line properly before you play it in your church to avoid making mistake. Because I could remember when I was still learning this bass line, right? When the progression of the song changes, I find it hard to actually navigate and change to the next progression without making mistake because it comes with a lot of calculation, right? Especially when you have a different progression or a different arrangement of baseline. If this video is of helpful to you guys, do well to hit the like and comment button, right? And then please help this video do well by liking while you're watching. Okay, don't just like and pass, please. Until next time, guys, peace.